Alright, welcome back. In this video we're going to start the last piece of our ePortfolio, the last pieces that you need to know to wrap it up. Specifically, it has to do with linking. We want to make sure that one slide can easily link to another so that when people are looking at your portfolio, they're able to find information that they want fast by just clicking on links, just like when you're online. First link we're going to set up is the one from your title page to your home page and to your home slide. That's the accomplishments one. To do that, we need a section of text to create the link as a starting point. So in this case, remember, I have example text. I don't have the final version here. You should have a more completed version here. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to set up a link using the words inside of my portfolio. So I want it to work in the following way. When somebody sees and reads this page, I want this to be a link that they can click on and that will allow them to see or jump to the next page. So I will highlight this text. Next, I will go to the Insert tab at the top. I will choose Hyperlink. And then what I will do is on the left-hand side here in this Hyperlink dialog box, I'm going to choose Place in Document because I want to jump to a place in the document. And where do I want to jump to? I want to jump to slide number 2, Learning Accomplishments. I'm going to go ahead and press OK and click off, and now I should have my link or the text underlined to represent that the link has been created. So what we need to do next is we need to test out this link and see if it works. So let's go ahead and go to slideshow, and then what you're going to do is you're going to press from beginning. These are actually all controls for viewing your slideshow when you're ready to see it in action. And what I want to do here is I want to see my show starting from the slide at the beginning. You'll notice here that the shortcut is F5. So if I want, I can press the shortcut key F5 at the top of your keyboard above your numbers, just so that I don't have to press this button in the future. So I'm going to go ahead and press that. Now I see my first slide. I'm going to test it out. I know it's sort of working because when I move my mouse over the phrase inside of my portfolio, I can see the arrow turns into a little hand. I'm going to go ahead and click and check, and sure enough it jumps me over to my first slide. So I know that that is working. Okay, let's go back and add some more links. In order to go back and edit and get out of here, go ahead and press the escape key to exit out of your presentation mode, and you're back into your editing mode. And now we're going to go ahead and add the other links. So that means I've already added the link from my title slide to my home slide, Learning Accomplishments. What I want to do is I want to make sure people can get back to my title slide if they want. Let's go ahead and insert a clip art. We're going to want to insert a picture. I've already typed home, and I'm going to insert this clip art right here. Let's shrink it down. Let's add it to the lower portion of the screen here. It's a little icon to kind of guide them. And something new here. We're going to insert a text box. So I clicked on it once. Notice I have this little cursor that looks like a sword on the screen. I'm moving it around right now. It's asking me where I want to create the text box. I want the words to appear about right here, so I'll click there. And I'm going to type back to title page. And then I'm going to move this up. You know what? It's a little easier to move it up with the keyboard keys, so I'll position it about there. And now I'm going to do the same thing as far as inserting a link. I'm going to click on the Insert tab, go to Hyperlink, but this time I want to connect and link to Place in Document, First Slide. That's this slide. I'm going to press OK. And we're going to repeat here. We're going to press F5 to test. This link works. I'm back over here. I want to be able to click on back to title page. That link works. So now I'm able to go from one page to the next by simply clicking on some words. That's the creation of hyperlinks. Let's press escape to exit. As you can guess, you're you're going to need to add a couple more links here. I'm going to go through them a little fast, but I'm sure you can pause if I move a little too fast. We want to make a link from human-computer interaction to, you guessed it, this slide. The slide that has the information on Unit 1. So I'm going to highlight again. Whoops. I got a couple of mistakes there. Highlight the text, insert, hyperlink, and Unit 1 human-computer interactions. It's a good thing to name things correctly when you're writing your title slides, because then it's easier to find them. Plus you have a little preview here. I'm going to press OK, and that link should work. I'm going to press F5 to test. That works. Human-computer interaction. There's that information, and it works. I'm going to press escape. You're going to want to do that for all of these items. Link them back to their title pages. And then, of course, here you're going to want to link these titles for the assignments to the assignment page. So we're going to go ahead and insert hyperlink. And I want to connect to the Project 1 example. Press OK. While I'm here, I might as well do Project 2. Press OK. And the last, pretty much the last piece here, I'm going to add another little link. We should probably use a different image than the little home. A good idea would probably be to use the trophy picture that we have on our title slide. I'm sorry, on our home slide. So let's type in trophy and get that same image that we used to flank our title. There it goes. This way our users will remember, oh yeah, it's the page that has the trophies. In case they want to get back to that page, we could go to Insert, Text Box, and we could put back, whoops, to, and it'll be learning accomplishments. Okay, let me use my arrows on my keyboard to position it in the right place. Now I'll create my link, insert, link, learning accomplishment, press OK. So now I'm fully going to test most of the Unit 1 pieces from the beginning. So F5. Okay, I'm here. I want to check out the portfolio. I click there. Looks good. I want to go back to my title page. That works. Go back inside the portfolio. Now test out Unit 1. Yes, I'm able to see Unit 1 and see the topics. Let me check out Project 1. Okay, Project 1. Oh, we have a little problem here. There's no way to get back to our Project 1. So good thing we checked that out. That means we need to go to the project pages, and we need to insert a link here. We can search for, we just need one arrow. Let's search back. I'm sure we'll probably come up. There's an arrow. So we can use one of these arrows. Trying to keep our navigation in the same spot. If you choose to place these in a different spot, that's your choice. But try to be consistent for the user. That way they're always looking in the same place for navigation. Okay, now I'm inserting the text box. I'm going to type in back to back to Unit 1. Great. Let's go ahead and insert a link, and this will go back to Unit 1. Press OK. We're going to repeat that for our second slide, our second project. I'm a little lazy, so we're going to click on this. I'm holding down Control to select both of them. We're going to right click and copy. go to project 2, right click and paste, and that should save us some time there. So let's test it out one more time. F5, inside of my portfolio, good, back to title, good, inside of my portfolio again, good, human computer interaction, good, project 1, good, back to unit 1, perfect, project 2, back to unit 1, back to learning accomplishments, back to title page, perfect. So you see that all the links work as they should. It takes a little bit of testing, that's why it took a little bit of time, but all in all you should see that it's pretty easy. It's very important though that you do some quality control, meaning make sure that all of your links work. They take you where they're expected to, so that you don't get your user lost. This basically summarizes and finalizes everything that you need for your ePortfolio. Make sure you take the time at this point to set up all your links and test them. Also have somebody sit down and try to navigate through your ePortfolio just to test out that all of your links work. Great, we'll see you soon with the next project, but I look forward to seeing some exceptional work here. Remember, though this was a guide, you still have some flexibility to be creative, set your own colors, your own images. So I look forward to that. See you soon.